G'day guys, so you've just bought yourself an EV pump with a fountain kit and you want to know how to put it together. Let's show you. So, number one, you've got your pump set up already. You've got all your bits for your fountain kit laid out. First thing you want to grab is our two-way valve here. That's going to screw directly onto the top of your pump. Plastic fitting, so we don't want to over tighten anything, just finger tight is fine. Now, what this valve is going to allow us to do is adjust flow going up to our fountain and then externally off to a filter or just for a bit of flow. So on the threaded part, we want to add our hose tail fitting with an O-ring. O-ring slides straight into there and screw in. All right, so now from this point, you can run it to a filter with some rib pond hosing, leave it open, do whatever you want with that one. To do our fountain kit, we want to grab our main pole here. This is extendable, so we can have it down low or a bit higher if the water's a bit deeper. That just pushes straight on. Easy as that. There is another clamp here, which we can undo. That's going to allow this to move. So if the bottom of our pond's on a little bit of an angle, we can adjust this so our fountain's still shooting straight up. You can unscrew that completely and it will come off as well if you do need to do some maintenance on it. Very easy. Screw that back on. Plastic fittings again, so nice and gentle. All right, that's nice and tight. Next, we get to choose our fountain head. So in the box, you'll get an option of 3 different fountain heads. We get a frothing bubbler, we get a bit of a rose sort of pattern, and we get a traditional fountain head, bell-shaped fountain head. So let's start with our bubbler. This is my personal favourite, least amount of maintenance in my opinion, gives a nice bit of oxygenation and looks quite modern. That pushes straight into the top, easy. They can be a little bit tight, which is good, you don't want them falling off, so to get them back off, just a little bit of movement and it should pop straight off. Same with our sort of rose pattern, push straight on, easy. And the same with our bell. Now I will quickly just show you how to clean these as well. Over time they're going to get gunked up with leaves and debris, so they will slow down. So our frothing bubbler has the most work involved. You can typically just usually clean it from the outside. However, if you do need to, our top clamp will come off. Bottom clamp will also come off. Just give it a bit of a twist. And then this will actually separate into 2 pieces. And we can give this a deep clean. So typically around this bowl, you'll get little bits of leaves and gunk that'll clog that up and stop the frothing. So we want to take that out, give it a clean, give all of this a clean, and place that back in. There's a few little groove lines here to line that up. Place this cover back over. Locking clamps in. And that one is ready to go. For our rose pattern, it's just simply unscrew the top. This one also looks great, however it has very small holes, so it clogs up easy. So if you have a pond that has lots of dirt and debris, you may want to consider one of the other fountain heads. Get your hose, give that a jet out. You will have to do that pretty often though, unless you have a really, really clean pond. Other than that, really great head. Our bell shape, this one just untwists. This one also looks good, kind of an old school style. Does a decent job of throwing water and oxygenating. Underneath here, you'll get a lot of build-up, so you'll need to get a rag and just scrub all of that down so it's back to bare plastic. Any little bits will affect the uniformity of the water coming out. And also the same inside here, just run a rag through, clean all those bits off, and then screw it back down. The further you tighten this, the wider your throw will go to a point where it completely cuts it off. The looser it is, will be a smaller dome, so you can fine tune it that way as well. One thing to point out, with all these fountain heads, we recommend you use a pre-filter sponge. The less leaves and debris we can let get to these, the less maintenance it is for you guys. It's a lot easier to pull that out and clean it than having to do your fountain heads. You can also adjust the flow. So if you want more going up to your fountains, you can turn your dial up to the fountain, and then you can play with how much is going to your filter, how much is going up. You can get creative. The EV series pumps do have two sizes. We have our sort of larger size pumps and our smaller sizes. So if you are looking for one with a fountain kit, you'll be looking at the front of the box. It does say fountain kit included. So our EV19 up through our EV49 series all have included fountain kits. Our EV72s right up to our 13.6s do not carry them within the box. We do sell universal fountain kits, so if you still want to adapt one, a little bit of plumbing can be changed and you can have a fountain kit on all of them. We also sell all the pre-filter sponges. This is our medium size. We have smaller and larger as well. Replacement impellers, all available as well online or in store. So if you need some replacement parts, come and check us out.